36th District Court is now in session with the Honorable Judge Marlena E. Taylor presiding. During these proceedings, there is no eating, no sleeping, no lying down, no wearing of any head garments except for religious purposes. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Mazen Zatuna. That's Zaitouna. This is one count speeding 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Can I have appearance for the record, starting with counsel, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sam Jarbo on behalf of Mazen Zatuna.
All right. And is your client joining us today? Or are you working on his behalf?
I'm working on his behalf, Your Honor, if the court pleases.
That's fine. How are we proceeding? Today is the date and time set for a formal hearing in this matter.
Your Honor, I did speak to the city attorney, and we were able to come to a deal. I don't know if she's here, but the deal is going to get reduced down to a limited access 1 to 5.
You stipulate to the four corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis?
Yes.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of limited access speed 1 to 5 over posted speed. Oh, and I have the officer here. All right. The fine for that is $125. Typically, your client has 14 days to pay it. Is that going to be enough time, sir?
Yes, that is, Your Honor. I appreciate it.
All right, no problem. So it's going to be due no later than April 16th. April 16th, 2024 is when it's due. Mr. Jarbo, make sure you tell your client to make sure they read what it says in the computer system before they pay it. If they pay it and it still says 16 to 20 miles over posted speed instead of the reduced charge, then I'm not going to change it. Make sure they wait and make sure it says what it's supposed to say in the computer system before they pay it, okay?
Of course, I'll tell them to wait a couple days before they pay it so it can update.
I appreciate that. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you so much. You're welcome. You too. Officer Martin, I'm sorry I didn't pull you out earlier. You're all set. They took that plea offer, so you can go ahead and log off. You stay safe out there, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor. Hope you had a good Easter.
You're very welcome. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, and then let me bring in your client. I'll bring him out here or no? There he is. I'm trying to get your client out for you right now. I'm gonna call his matter.
You want me to go in?
Yeah, you might need to tell him to come out here. So I can call his matter. Kimon Wilson.
Which room was that?
It's gonna be 8.
Oh, 8.
I'm here.
Yeah, watching old people die.
I know. I got him. I brought him in. All right. Mr. Wilson, whatever you're watching, you gotta turn it off or walk away from it, okay? Now calling the matter of the people versus Kimon Wilson. This is U ticket 667-99323. This is one count of loitering. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. You on mute, Attorney Johnson?
Sorry. May I please,
That's okay.
report Vassal Johnson II, 72130 on behalf of Mr. Wilson. State your name, sir. State your name, Mr. Wilson.
Iman Wilson.
Judge, today's date time set for trial. Move to dismiss per the Madam Prosecutor is moving to dismiss, no objection.
Okay, all right, this time, if the prosecutor is moving to to dismiss this matter without prejudice, the court's going to grant that. I'll dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sure, I don't know the reason for the dismissal today, but make sure if the officers tell you to do something, just do it next time. Don't give them a whole lot of lip about it. They got a lot more power than we do. And I put myself in that list. They got a lot more power than we do. So make sure you just follow what they say, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there is nothing further, you are all set. Your witness is set as well. Thank you, Mr. Mayberry for coming on today. You're set for today, okay?
Thank you. Thank
You're
you.
Thank you,
welcome.
sir.
All
Have a
right.
good
Thank
day.
you, Attorney Johnson. You have a good day.
You too. See you.
I will. You're all set, Mr. Wilson. You can go ahead and log off. The case has been dismissed, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry about that, Your Honor. They hung me up.
Oh, what happened, Mr. White?
Yeah, but they called my phone. I'm trying to hang up the call, and then I hung up. I apologize for that.
Yeah, while you're on Zoom, you can't really respond to any calls or any
Yeah,
text.
because I know I was trying to hang it up because I couldn't see y'all. I never.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's a response, hanging it up. So next time if that happens, just ignore it until it goes away, okay?
Yeah, I see. I won't do that.
Do you remember which breakout room you were in?
Um, Judge. Um,
Breakout.
damn.
Have you spoken with
Oh,
the,
6, number 6. Yeah, I talked to the lady.
okay, did she ask you to come back to the courtroom?
Not yet. I don't know which one it was, but I was waiting for the host. I had went talked to the lawyer, and then I was sitting here. I've been sitting on here since then, and then it said the host would be letting me in, but then my phone hung up. But I
Oh,
know what judge it was.
which breakout room were you in?
I think number 6.
Okay, I'm just gonna put you back in there, and if the attorney is ready for you to come out, she'll ask you to come to the courtroom.
Okay. Am I? I think.
This Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
I'm ready on my people whenever the court is ready.
Okay, did you talk to the guy in room number 6 already?
Yes, he
I
said that he sent over Dante White.
Yep, okay. I just want to make sure. I'm gonna bring him out.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. She didn't end up getting it, just so you know.
Okay, so he should be able to email that. I will go tell him to email it. He said he did 25 hours community service.
I'm gonna bring him out here so you can tell him that he needs to email us. Mr. White?
Hello, excuse me, Your Honor.
Hello, the person that was supposed to receive it said you never sent it to him. Could you email us your community service that you did so I can take care of this matter? I'm
Yeah.
gonna give you an email address in the chat to give it to me, okay?
Yeah, cause I got the email. I just looked it up. I sent it to Mary to the courtroom.
Oh, let me see if she has it then. 1 second. When did you send it, Mr. White?
Hold on 1 second. I'm about to show you right now. Oh shit.
Tell me, don't tell.
Ooh, sorry. Yes. I thought I hung up again. My fault. Here you go right here. It's sent from my iPhone on 3/6/24 to Mary Edwards at 36th District.
Okay, let me see if we have it.
Does there need to be a dot or something?
Typically is a dot.
Hold on, I think I did put that in there. Yep, it's hold on, let me put my glasses on. Okay. Yep. Mary.Edwards at 36th District Court.
Okay. Just hold tight then. Put yourself on mute. I'm gonna keep you on this for a second. We're gonna look and see.
The other one, on case number SP 1488.
Good morning, ma'am. What's your name, please? Can you take your phone off mute?
Morning, my name is Medina Wilson.
Okay, you were here earlier. Why did you leave?
Yeah. My phone, the speaker went out, so I had to get on one of my kids' tablet.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, and she had connected me over to the main. Yeah, I talked to her.
Okay, you said that she's ready to go in on the waiting room, Ms. Jenkins?
Yes, yes.
Back in the waiting room. And should I put Mr. White back into the waiting room?
No.
So he forwarded it to me, so I just said she could right. I'll be here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dante Ramon White. This is ticket SP 1498113. This is one count of urination, defecation in public. This is on a 90-day delayed sentence. He was to have completed 25 hours of community service. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you. Good morning. May it please the court. Tana Jenkins, P82663 on behalf of Mr. White. Mr. White, please place your full name on the record.
My name is Dante Ramon White.
Thank you. Your Honor, it's my understanding that Mr. White has satisfied the conditions of the delayed sentence. Therefore, we would respectfully request that his case be dismissed.
All right. What it looks like for me, what I can see, he has satisfied it. Mr. White, next time, if you aren't able to scan the document in and add it as an attachment, then you need to physically either mail it back or you need to come down to 36th District Court and drop it off. When you take a picture and it's this big, we can't really
I'm sorry,
see
Your
it.
Honor. Yeah,
So,
I
and
apologize.
I understand everybody doesn't know how to do it correctly, but next time for future purposes, although I hope you don't encounter the court again, but if you had to, make sure that you either can scan it in, or if you can't, just physically come drop it off at the court so we can be able to see that you did it. But I'll take it today. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice, sir. All right, you're all set. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set. You can log off, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome, sir. The case is dismissed. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right, what about these trials? I want to get them out of here first. Do we have, who has Marvin? Mr. White, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room until I'm ready for you. Do we have, who has Asher Williams? Did they check in? That might.
Asher Williams is here. That's Officer Presley. I'm sorry, Officer Presley did not check in. It's Officer Kishner.
They both checked in. So Kisner and Presley checked in. All right, so what about Medina Nelson? We ready on that one? Looks like Daylon Wooten. Mr. Wooten check in.
No.
Marvin Webster.
No, Marvin Webster.
Okay, he's here. All right. All right, let me get these officers out.
So, Your Honor, for Aisha Williams, the one where Officer Kressner is here, we're asking for a confirmation that her license is valid. She presented that to us.
Okay.
Also for trial is Lakia Wiley. There is no officer in that case.
Okay. All right. I'm bringing all the officers in right now.
Thank
so
you.
I can handle all of these at the same time.
You're ready.
Your Honor, Medina Wilson, she was at trial as well with Officer Atrakis and Nelson appearing. So she'll be pleading on 3 of the tickets, but with the tickets, I think there were 9 others where the officers didn't appear. So we'll be seeking dismissal.
Okay. The ones where the officers are. You said you need a license check on Miss Williams, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Rena Marvin Webster. Mr. Webster? Marvin Webster? Mr. Webster, I'm gonna ask you to unmute your phone. You see that? There we go.
Okay, yep, got it. Thank you.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Marvin Webster. This is ticket SX 4328961. This is 1 count improper lane use, roadway divided 2 or more marked lanes. This is the date and time set for a formal hearing. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant. Sir, please state your name for the record.
Marvin D. Webster.
So, Your Honor, the defendant is here for a formal hearing. There's also an officer. Could you state your name and badge number, sir?
Sure. Trooper Marcin Petrovsky, badge 1422.
Your Honor, I'd like to thank the officer for his appearance for the purpose of giving testimony at a hearing. However, Mr. Webster is going to waive his right to any hearing. This morning, I've had an opportunity to speak to the state prosecutor. The recommendation is that if the defendant were to plead responsible here to 1 to 5 over with a limited access exception, that would be the charge reduction. And he's on his behalf, he's given me authorization to stipulate to the information contained within the 4 corners of the complaint in this matter for the purpose of that responsible plea.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of limited access 1 to 5 speed in this particular matter. Sir, that carries 0 points in this, but it is a fine of $125. Typically, you have 14 days to pay. Is that going to be enough time for you, sir?
Yes, I can pay now if that's okay.
So wait until it changes in the computer system. If you pay it right now, it's going to be the ticket with the points. You got to wait until it changes. So give us 2 days, go online and pay it at that time at 36districtcourt.org, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, make sure it says limited access 1 to 5 speed, okay?
Limited access 1 to 5 speed, yes.
All right, make sure it says that before you pay it, $125 fine, okay?
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
You're very welcome. If there's nothing further, you are all set. Thank you, Trooper. Be careful out there, please.
Yes, thank you, Trooper and Public Defender.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. I'm gonna bring in Medina Wilson as well as Asha Williams. Her license is valid, Attorney Boffman. And then I got one more officer. And then did Dylan Wooten check in or no? Anyone talk to Dylan Wooten? If not, I'm gonna let Trooper go.
I did not.
Okay. Attorney Jenkins, did you talk to?
Wooten is not on my list.
Yeah, Wooten
All right.
again, Judge.
Okay. All right. Trooper Feeney, did I say it right?
Ma'am, you did. Thank you.
All right, Trooper Feeney, you be safe out there. I'm going to go ahead and capious. I mean, he didn't appear today, okay?
Yes, ma'am. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. No problem. Thank you very much. Please be careful on those roads.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Mr. Webster, you want to get off or you got a question for me?
No, I'm ready to get off. I'm just making sure that I'm all good.
Oh, absolutely. He's 100% good. Thank you for helping him and assisting him with getting on today, ma'am.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
All right. Bye-bye. All right. Miss Wilson, I'll call your matter first. Medina Wilson.
Yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of People versus Medina Khadijah Wilson. This is ticket number SP 1505124. Count 1, tinted front windows. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Ticket number SX 2509061. That's 1 count, no operator's license on person. Ticket SP 1293204. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no proof of insurance. Count 3, tinted windows. Ticket SP 130965615. I apologize. Count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 810255. Count 1, driver's license expired. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Then I have ticket number SP 1505124. Count 1, equipment violation. Count 2, no insurance. Count 3, drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Wilson. Ms. Wilson, please state your full name for the record.
Medina Wilson.
Thank you.
Counsel, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's my understanding Officer Straukas and Officer Nelson did appear today. However, the other officers did not appear, Tabado and Dudley. I've had an opportunity to speak with the prosecutor, and we have accepted the offer, which would be to plead to tickets ending in 96152 and 51242, amended to improper plates, and then also plead to one count of improper equipment, ticket 13096151, with the remaining tickets to be dismissed.
You know how many times Officer Nelson stopped you, ma'am?
I'm not sure, because, I'm not sure.
He stopped you 3 different times, back in 2016, 2023, a couple of times, Miss Wilson. He knew you ain't gonna have your stuff. All right. If you want to take advantage of this offer, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes, I pleaded
Are you
guilty.
pleading? Okay. Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, Ms. Wilson, you still want to move forward today, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, I want to first take your attention back to the date of, let's go to February 3rd of 2022. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area 7 Mile and Van Dyke in the city of Detroit, ma'am?
Yes.
And while you were driving that, did you not have any car insurance at the time?
I don't believe so, no.
And then I want to take your attention to the date of September the 28th of 2023. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Hubble and Finkel in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you not have any car insurance at that time?
No, I didn't have any at that time. It had expired.
Okay. And counsel, will you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket to establish a factual basis for the civil infraction, please?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
All right. So at this time, are you satisfied with the recitation of facts, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor, so stipulated.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to 2 reduced counts of improper plates and 1 equipment violation count. Miss Wilson, you gotta put some insurance. I know you want to drive. Congratulations on getting your license valid. You gotta put some insurance on your car.
Yes, I got that. I got the insurance.
Okay, you got to keep it on there. I know it's expensive. I live in the city too. It's so expensive, but we got to keep insurance on our cars when we drive it. Okay, congratulations on getting that license together, though. I see it's valid.
Yes,
So keep it that way, okay? But the way to keep it that way is making sure everything else is in line too, okay?
Okay.
All right. So the equipment violation fine is $120. And then I'm going to give you another fine of $200. So I'm going to give you a little extra time to pay. I'm gonna give you 90 days to pay. That takes us to July 7th. I'll waive the cost and fines on the last ticket. Okay?
Yes.
All right. But if you have any reinstatement fees, that's above and beyond, and you do have a couple of them. So make sure you take care of that. Go online, see what those are about. You got like one, it looks like at least 1, 2, 3 that I can readily see. So those are $45 a piece. But take care of those as well. I'll give you until July 2nd to pay for these tickets, okay?
Okay, you said one was for 120 and one was for 200?
That's correct. And then I'll waive the cost and fines on the remaining ticket, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Oh, no problem. Okay, Miss, keep that license valid and make sure you keep everything else up to date, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, Miss Wilson, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day. All right. And Officer Nielsen, you're all set. I know you're in the building. Go ahead, get to that other courtroom. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Have a good day. Okay. No. Let me see.
Wow, you know what this is? This is about if Dia Mason is nowhere to be found, you guys are more efficient without me.
No, what happened? We're good. Well, I was gonna say, what just happened? No. They did exactly what you asked them to do. They all right. Can we make Mary co-host, please? I'm all like, what just happened? No.
Man, you guys are running through this like, like hot butter. Just woo. Yeah.
They trying their hardest. Can you make
I'm going back in the breakout room.
Go in the breakout room. We got it. We're gonna come find you if we need you. They all right. Miss Williams? Yes. Shaya Williams?
Aisha. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Give me 1 second. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. We got an interesting character. Whoever has Miss Young, I'm gonna have to have a talk with her when we get to her.
That's
All right.
my client.
Okay, we'll talk it through when we get there. Aisha Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, ma'am. If you could turn your camera on for me, please.
It keeps going in and out. It only works when I get the invite from you guys. Like after I'm in the waiting room. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Absolutely. All right, and her license is valid. Now calling the matter of the people versus Aisha Williams. This is ticket Aisha Bianca Williams. This is ticket SP 1435801. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, drove while license suspended. We also have ticket number SP 1430299. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Today is the date and time set for a bench trial. I do have both officers present. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman for the defendant. State your name, please, ma'am.
Aisha Williams.
Officers, one at a time, please.
Officer Presley first.
Officer Presley, badge 3973, Detroit Police Department.
Thank you. Officer Kessner.
James Kressner, badge 2523, 11th precinct.
Thank you so much.
There's not going to be a need for a trial, although we do appreciate the presence of the officers. The defendant arrives today with valid and current driver's license. I stipulate to probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss the instant cases and thank the prosecutor for the recommendation.
Okay. What about those cases? Are they still in default, the 6 to 10 and the disregard signal red or amber? What we doing with those? Did those not come on the docket?
Those are not on the docket, but if we need to work those out. One moment, I'm looking that up. I'm showing everything closed.
Oh, she may have paid him. Did you pay him already, Miss Williams?
Yes, ma'am, like you told me last month.
Thank you.
Oh, dang. Okay. All right. I'll dismiss the 2 cases I can, though, without prejudice.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. I didn't want you to get the points, but okay, I understand.
So they said with the payment arrangements that they were supposed to be holding it, but I don't know if they wrapped it up in what I had to pay for, because I checked on them like you told me last time, but it wasn't any information after I, paid my fees and checked off everything, because I didn't want the points either.
That's all zeroed out. But let me tell you what
It's
you
all-
can do about
everything's
those
zero.
points. I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, go ahead, tell her. I'm having
You
something
can,
else done
you can
right
go to
now.
the Secretary of State website. They offer online classes that you can take that they will mitigate those points for you, okay?
Okay.
Michigan.gov/SOS.
Okay.
Just Google Michigan Secretary of State. There's a website, create an account, and then you can do it online, an online driving class.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right, she's
Thank you.
all set. She paid. You took care of everything, Ms. Williams. Congratulations on having a valid license. I will dismiss these cases without prejudice, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Officers, thank you. I know one checked off, but officer, check off. You be safe out there.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right, now I'm gonna bring in like 5 people at a time so we can try and hit these people and get them out. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna bring the in-person person in first, and then I'll start bringing in the other. Okay. All right, now come the matter of People versus Tommy Lee Welch. This is ticket SP 1527779. One count possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman for the defendant. Sir, would you state your name loud and clear, please?
Tommy Welch.
Thank you. Judge, the defendant's going to resolve this matter today. There's a recommendation that if he pleads guilty, his plea will be held under advisement for a period of 90 days. I've explained to him what that means. He's going to make a factual basis here and now.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, sir?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down, Mr. Welch. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir. I want to take your attention back to the date of December 21st of 2023. Were you in the area of West Chicago on Evergreen in the Oldsmobile, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
And that's in the city of Detroit, sir?
Ma'am.
And while you were in that area, did you have possession of some drug paraphernalia, sir?
Yeah, I had 2 Tylenol that I take from prescription, my own prescription.
Did you also have a glass narcotics pipe, sir?
No, I didn't know. It was in the car. It was in the car, but no.
It says a pink and white residue too.
No, that wasn't for me, no, ma'am. No.
No.
So, sir, I don't hear you pleading guilty. In order to plead guilty, you're going to have to take responsibility and admit to what you're being charged with, which is, possession of some sort of narcotics or narcotics paraphernalia. Are you telling the court that's not what you did?
No, I'm telling the court that the 2 Tylenols were for me. Now, whatever you found, the familiar, I'm not saying it right. It was not mine, no.
Okay. So you want to set this for a bench trial or a jury trial, sir?
No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to settle no trial.
But you just told me that. Unfortunately, you just told me that you didn't have anything that was illegal, and so when you don't have illegal things, I can't let you plead guilty. So if it's not yours, I understand. I would never make you plead to anything that's not yours. And that's what you're telling me is that you just had Tylenol and you can have Tylenol. I have Tylenol on me. That's something we can definitely have. So
Yes, ma'am.
we can set it for a bench or a jury trial. A bench trial is before me as a trier and finder of facts. Officers would have to appear. The jury trial is the same. Officers have to appear, but it's before 6 members of the community, city of Detroit, and they will come in and decide. You can have a moment and talk to Attorney Boffman to decide which way you want to go today, and then we can move forward, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. I'm going to adjourn this matter just for a second so he can have the opportunity to talk to you again, Attorney Boffman. We're going to go through some other matters though, Mr. Welch, so just hold tight. He'll be with you in a moment, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Off the record in this matter. You can step outside, sir, okay? All right, let me bring in some of these other folks. Let's get some people out. Other folks. Bringing in a few people. Please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. All right. Sarah Williams?
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Sarah Elizabeth Williams. This is ticket SP 1536400. Count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, dirty, obscure, improperly displayed plate. Count 3, driver's license expired. Also in warrant status, I have ticket number SP 776713. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. And ticket SP 776792. One count failed to display a valid operator's license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please. Keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Please, anyone else? All right, go ahead, Ms. Williams.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please state your full name for the record.
Sarah Elizabeth Williams.
Good morning,
counsel. How we proceeding?
Thank you. Would it be possible to carry the pretrial date or adjourn the pretrial date so that all of Ms. Williams' matters could be consolidated?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
All right. At this time, I can set the pretrial date over until May 3rd, ma'am. May 3rd at 8:30 a.m. I'll take those cases that are in warrant status, out of warrant status, and put in a 0 bond and set them a plea of not guilty on your behalf, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, Ms. Williams, I'll see you on May 3rd at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
All right. Have a good day, okay?
You too.
I will. Thank you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Shakia Warren, did I say it right?
Shaika.
Shaika. Okay. Yeah. Now calling the matter of the people versus Shaika Warren. This is ticket number SP 1537948. This is one count failed to display. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Warren. Ms. Warren, please state your full name for the record.
Shaika Warren.
Hey, counsel, how are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. I did verify with Madam Clerk that Ms. Warren's license is in good standing. Therefore, we are respectfully requesting a dismissal on the charge.
All right, this time the court is going to dismiss this without prejudice for her having valid documentation. Ma'am, I know sometimes we forget our license, but make sure you always have your license on you at all times, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. She don't have anything on her record, so have a good day. This case is dismissed, okay?
Okay, thank you.
No problem. All right. I think Attorney Boffman may be talking to, so I'm gonna do Tawana Young Foster. Oh, I see you, Boffman, okay.
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Tawana Young Foster. This
Yes,
is ticket number SP 1345408. Driver's license never acquired. Ticket number SP 1451793. Driver's license never acquired. She also has a ticket in default. I don't know if you talked to her about failed to use due care or caution. Ticket number SP 11955533. This is one count drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1475914, count one, drove while license never acquired. She has two tickets in default on that ticket. Ticket number SP 1451787, count two, improper plates, and she has two tickets in default on that ticket. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Young Foster. Ms. Young Foster, please state your full name for the record.
Tawana Detrice Young Foster.
Thank you. Your Honor, we did not speak regarding the tickets that were in default. I spoke with Madam Prosecutor regarding the tickets that were on the docket for yesterday. Received an offer and Ms. Young Foster was willing to accept that offer.
I can keep her tickets in default. Let me see what type of tickets they are. Only one that probably has points is the failed to use due care or caution. The rest of them are like no proof of insurance, expired plates, seatbelt assembly, no proof of insurance, and she has a couple of tickets in collection. So it's up to you.
Well, I would have to get Madam or Attorney Mason's consent to take them out of default, or could the court take them out of default and then?
I'll take them out of default. They usually don't object if I'm willing to take it out of default. I just want to know if you want to try and get an offer. What happened, Ms. Young Foster, is that when you don't come to court, some of your tickets automatically go into default. I can keep them there, and you can just plea to whatever y'all talked about right now. You will have to pay those costs and fines associated with those tickets. One of them does have some points associated with it. I think failed to use it.
I'm sorry. The one that I got points for, I did not fail to none of that. I used my blinker and I waited to turn and everything. Okay.
So it sounds like she's not going to plead to that, Attorney Jenkins. So you might want to talk to her and find out how it's already in default. So that means that you didn't show up to some other court date. So they've already put you in as being responsible for that anyways. So you got to make sure you come to your court dates. You can have a moment if you want to readdress some of those cases, Attorney Jenkins, and I can tell you what all of them are, okay?
Oh, that would be wonderful. Would the court be willing to take them out of default and set them down for a hearing?
Yeah. You can talk to her about all her options and find out what she wants to do. It's the tickets that are in default, I can tell you. It's that failed to use due care or caution while she didn't have a driver's license. She also has no proof of insurance, expired plates, no proof of insurance, failed to use seatbelt assembly system. And I'm willing to take those tickets out of default. You just might want to talk to her and find out what's her next step she wants to do, okay?
I would appreciate an opportunity to do that.
Absolutely. All right. So we're going to put you into a room so you can speak with Attorney Jenkins. You can go in there and talk to her right now. I have a couple of matters to do with Attorney Boffman. That way she can be able to, no problem. So Ms. Foster Young, I'm going to put you into room number 4. Join that room. Attorney Jenkins, you can follow her to room number 4, okay?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Cornelius Washington Thomas.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Cornelius Romel Washington Thomas. This is ticket number SP 1536840, one count open alcohol in a motor vehicle. Ticket SP 1536829, count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, violation of the basic speed law or drove in an unsafe manner. And count 3 of that ticket is defective or missing equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you please state your name for the record?
Yes, Cornelius Washington Thomas.
Speak up a little bit more. One more time.
Cornelius Washington Thomas.
Okay.
Thank you. Your Honor, please, trial date by Zoom. The defendant has been advised of his rights. He's not ready to waive any other than his right to a jury trial.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Boffman about your case and about your rights?
Yeah.
And it's my understanding you want to have a waiver trial. That's the trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna set it for the date of May 13th. Found some earlier dates, May 13th. I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. It will be via Zoom, so the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
Okay. All right.
All right, there's nothing further. You're all set, sir. You can log off, okay? All right. Mr. Rayshawn Wright?
Yes.
Okay, turn your camera on for me, please. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Rayshawn Wright. This is ticket U 676-76123. This is one count of disturbing the peace. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Rayshawn Wright.
Your Honor, I appear as MIDC appointed counsel. This time I already have requested preservation and production of discovery. Would you set this matter for trial? I don't anticipate another pretrial is going to help.
Okay, I will set it for trial. Mr. Wright has already, I think at his last bench trial, he needed an MIC, needs an attorney. I don't know what ended up happening.
It was dismissed, reissued, and so now the reappointment.
All right, sir, can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to your attorney, Attorney Boffman, about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay. My only question, Attorney Boffman, is my date now is May 13th. Does that give you enough time?
Your Honor, please, a little more time.
A little bit more time? I guess what I
Yes,
figured.
please.
Okay. It's
Not much
June
more.
or
Not much
That's what I
more.
say. That next week I'll be at a conference, so I'm gonna pull up my docket and see what's going on at the end of May or the very beginning of June, okay?
That's perfect. Beginning of June is fine. Or
Let
even
me see
in
what I
May
have.
is enough time.
Okay, I know that you want to have some opportunity. He wants to just go over this with you, sir, so that y'all can make sure you know exactly what's going on, okay?
Okay.
That's why he doesn't want to rush it, because when you rush it, June 4th or 5th, which one do you want, Attorney Boffman?
Fine, please.
Which one?
June 5, please. Yes.
Okay, yep, I got you. June 5th is going to be your bench trial day, sir. Same way you appeared before court today, appear that day. He'll be in contact with you about how you're going to proceed and move. But June 5th, 2024, via Zoom, I'll set your bond to continue at $0, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you are all set, sir, okay?
Thank
You're welcome. Have a good day. All right. Attorney Jenkins, did you need to talk to Attorney Mason in the breakout room?
About Ms. Young Foster?
Yes.
No.
Okay. You were ready to move forward? Fantastic.
Yes.
Back on the record in the matter of the people versus Tawana Young Foster. This matter was previously called on the record. We took a moment out so that we could be able to find out exactly what Miss Young Foster wanted to do with this matter. Appearances for the record, again, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you. Tana Jenkins, PA 2663, on behalf of Ms. Young Foster. Ms. Young Foster, please state your full name for the record.
Tawana Detrice Young Foster.
How are we moving forward?
Your Honor, we would ask that all of the tickets, including those that were recently in default, would be moved out of default and consolidated and set down for a bench trial.
If that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
Anyone, and my understanding is that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm going to set these matters on the day of May 13th. May 13th. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay? Come back.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
If you
you.
don't come
I
back to
will.
this date, then I'm not going to take the tickets out of default again, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, we'll see you May 13th via Zoom for your bench trial, okay?
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Have a good rest of your day, okay?
You as well.
I will, thank you. All right, let me bring in the next group of people.
I just leave now?
Yep, you can just log off, Ms. Young Foster. We'll see you on May 13th, okay?
Okay, yes, ma'am. What time?
Oh, I'm sorry, at 9 a.m. That's a good question.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. Everyone, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Richard White?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Now calling the matter of the people versus Richard Lee White Jr. This is ticket SP 1536747. Count 1, 16 to 20 miles over posted speed. Count 2, drove while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling tickets and warrant status. That's going to be ticket SP 1129540. Count 2, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket number SP 1149507. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name, sir?
Richard Lee White.
Thank you, Your Honor. This is a matter here for pretrial. The defendant has not been able to complete the better driver's class. We just asked for one adjournment so that he can come back with that certificate. It's definitely going to help him.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to grant that request. I'm going to adjourn this pretrial until May 3rd, 2024. I'll set, that's going to be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set his bond at $0 personal. Just so you know too, Mr. White, you have a ticket in collection right now that you might want to pay.
What exactly is that?
In the park after dark, it's a $390 ticket.
Oh, wow.
Just so you know. And today in the computer system, for the first time, I saw them send something to the U.S. Treasury Department to get their money. So people need to take this serious.
Okay.
Okay. Just take care of that and do whatever Attorney Boffin do, but just trying to see what you can do about that ticket, okay?
All right.
All right. Have a good day, sir.
Okay, you too.
I will. Thank you. Satara Whitfield?
Yes, I'm here.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Satara Whitfield. This is ticket SP 1562870. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance. No. Count 2 is drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3 is no insurance. Ticket SP 1475816. Count 1, expired plates. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, driver's license never acquired. Ticket SP 11-65542. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 771363. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 776034. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 3, drive while license suspended, repeat offender. Ticket SP 776035. 1 count improper plates. Ticket SP 794282. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 854221. Count 1, drove while license not valid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SX 3453103. Count 1, motor vehicle operate without security. Count 2, no operator's license on person. Count 3 was warned and dismissed. Ticket number SP 1486728. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. State your name for the record.
Satara Whitfield.
Your Honor, for arraignment purposes, we will thank the court for its lengthy reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. We require nothing further. The defendant pleads not guilty and asks that the matters be set here for a pretrial. We had a chance to talk. I believe she's going to be able to come back and get her license. She's got a lot of warrants. You would think there were a lot of accompanying defaults. There are not. And so I've instructed her to go to the Secretary of State and hopefully come back with some documentation that is going to help her at the pretrial stage get a resolution.
All right. I'll set this matter for a pretrial on the date of May 2nd at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. I put her on a Thursday because she has a lot of tickets. That way we'll be able to decipher through all the tickets, okay?
Thank you.
Welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, bond will be set at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
You got some tickets with the collection agency too, Ms. Whitfield. So y'all got to stay on top of this stuff, okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, you can log off. You can log off, Mr. White, unless you had an additional question.
Oh, no. Okay.
You can stay if you want to watch court, but you can log off too, okay?
Okay.
All right. Just
I
put
love
yourself
it.
on mute. Watch. All right. All right. You're all set, Ms. Whitfield, unless you want to stay.
No, I have a question. So, can I come get any type of documentation for this matter, or there won't be any?
Get together, whatever you can get together at that point in time. You'll be able to show if the whatever court-appointed attorney is there that day. You'll be able to show them all the things, and then you'll be able to. Is that what you were asking? Can you show documentation, or what were you asking?
No, I needed personal documentation from you.
About what happened today. I'm sorry to interrupt. I think I have the answer. Forgive me. So you can access all of this information on the court's website, 36districtcourt.org. There's a tab that says look up a case or name, and then you can use your name, your last name / first name to look up all of these cases. You're probably going to need to give us a couple of hours to enter the information into the system, but you can access each one of these cases by a case number. They'll access it by the name, and you can view each one. You can print up the information. It's all available on the court's website.
Do you need a work email, or is that what you were looking for? A work letter or no? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you an email address. We need your email address. So I'm gonna send you a message and put your email address in there, and we'll be able to get it to you, okay?
Okay, no problem.
Okay. There you go.
You ready for it?
Oh, I was gonna have you type it in. Did it pop up on your thing? Could you just type it in there? I'm live. I don't want people having your email address. I sent you a personal message. You see it?
Yes, ma'am. I see it.
Okay.
I will send you a message. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, I'll put it in your file that you need a work email.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Bye-bye. Have a good day. Oh, I got it. Thank you so much, Ms. Whitfield.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, Keenan White. April 22nd. Oh, okay. Keenan White.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna have to speak up. I can barely hear you. That's why I called your name again. Okay?
All right.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Keenan White. This is ticket SP 538301. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, expired plates. Also calling ticket number SP 1538327. This is 1 count, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, tinted windows appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffin on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name.
Keenan White.
So I believe we're here for some sort of arraignment. So for that purpose, please enter a not guilty plea for the defendant. He requires no further or better reading of the information. He has a pretrial coming up on the 22nd. Can we move these cases to that date?
We can't. And just so you know, it's April 22nd that these pretrial dates are, not March. April, okay, Mr. White? April 22nd is your pretrial date, okay?
Yes.
All
Thank
right.
you.
No problem. I say it's bound at $0 personal. I'll see you then for your pretrial, okay, sir?
All right.
All right, have a good day.
You as well.
I will, thank you, sir. Carl White.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Carl Anthony White. This is 1 count of operating in the place of illegal occupation. This matters on a 3-month delay sentence. He was to have paid $200 in fine. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffin for the defendant. State your name.
Carl White.
Judge, the defendant's paid in full. He has no new cases, so we're moving to dismiss the instant case and stipulating the probable cause.
All right, this time I do see that he's paid in full, and the court thanks you so much. At this time, I'm going to dismiss this matter. I'm dismissing this matter, Mr. White, without prejudice. You're all set.
Thank you. Your Honor, I have a question.
Yes, sir.
Is there any way that you can lead me in or assist me in retrieving my firearm from Officer Mosley?
So if they took it and now the case is dismissed, what I can do is I can write out that the case was dismissed. It's a form that we have. You would just have to either call the courtroom where we can mail it to you, or you will have to physically come down here to get the document saying that this matter was dismissed. If this is what's holding you up at this time, that's
Yes,
the only thing I
ma'am,
can
it is.
provide is a dismissal on this case.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Yes, I can do that, Mr. White. So what do you want to do? You gonna come down here and get it, or you gonna call my courtroom and make sure we had the right address, and then I can have it mailed to you?
I can come down and get it.
Okay, I'll fill it out and have it ready for you. Okay, Mr. White?
Yes, ma'am. I'll come down to 36th District, correct?
That's correct, sir. 36th District Court. I'm in courtroom 337.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll get the sheet and put it in the file so I'll know to write it up for you, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Mr. White.
You as well. Greatly appreciate it.
No problem. Okay, no problem. Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Mr. Whalen, and his license is valid.
Yes.
Why you got this do-rag on?
I'm not sure.
I don't get to have mine on. Take it off
Whatever.
before I start hollering.
Did ask him earlier.
I know. It's okay. I can fuss at them now. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Andre Tyrone Whalen. This is ticket SP 1514466. 1 count drove while license suspended. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant, sir, please state your name.
Andre Tyrone Whalen.
Your Honor, I believe the defendant is in compliance and I stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation to dismiss this case.
All right. At this time, the court's gonna, I do have a valid documentation and we print out his SOS. His license is valid, so I'll dismiss this matter without prejudice. Sir, however, you do have 2 tickets in collection that you need to take care of. Improper plates, it's 240, and a blockading traffic, it's 210. You might want to figure that out, okay?
What's the second one?
Blockading traffic.
What's that?
It's when you, it may have been lowered down from something else, a speeding ticket sometimes, or it's when you block traffic and you can be double parked in the street. You can move your vehicle and be blocking the lane, but I don't know the particulars. All I know is that when we printed out your record, you owe these 2 cases and they're collections right now.
And how much are they?
$240 and $210.
Okay.
Okay. You're all set.
All right, thank you.
Did you have it? You're welcome. Did you talk to Mr. Welch again, Attorney Boffman, or no?
Not yet.
Okay, you gotta wait. Okay, I didn't know. He was I just was checking. Now keep going. We're gonna keep going with some more folks. That's fine. I'm gonna bring them in after we finish and figure out who they are. So don't worry. I'm only bringing in the people who I have names and stuff down beside them.
You can send me on top of me.
All right. Ms. Waller, please place yourself on mute until I'm ready for you, okay?
Okay.
Right. So while Walker, how you pronounce your name?
Sirwa, ma'am.
Sirwa.
Yes, Sirwa.
Okay. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sarah Walker. Her file, I know I saw it. Yep. This is going to be case number SP 1147870. Count 1 is going to be drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman, on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name?
Sirwa Walker.
Your Honor, this matter is here for an arraignment. We're going to plead not guilty for that purpose, waive any more formal reading of the information, complaint, or warrant. The defendant is going to benefit from a pretrial, Your Honor, on Zoom. We talked. She's going to get some focus. She has focus, actually. I think she's going to come back with some documents.
Okay. Did we talk to, so she has some tickets with the collection agency?
I did. I saw some of that stuff, and
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna assess her any additional fines, but you gotta pay this, Ms. Walker. You owe look like $1,000, and they all in the collection agency. So you might want to figure that out. Okay. I'll set these for a pretrial on the date of May 3rd, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Next time, you don't want to be undercovers when you're in court. I'm sure if you went out to a different district court, you wouldn't be sitting there.
I got a little chili sitting here waiting, and I threw it over. I'm sorry, and I didn't even realize that it was still on when I clocked back in. I just hurried up.
Just telling you. All right. So next time, make sure you're ready, okay? All right. You're all set, ma'am. I'll see you on May 3rd, okay? May 3rd.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, ma'am. Roisha Waller?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Roisha Lakia Waller. This is ticket SP 1473211. One count of consuming alcohol in public. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Hannah Jenkins. Sorry, I thought I froze for a second. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
Okay. Thank you. On behalf of Ms. Waller, please state your full name for the record.
Raisha Waller.
Thank you, Your Honor. At this time, we would like to set this matter down for a bench trial.
All right. Ms. Waller, you gonna come to your bench trial this time?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Jenkins about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. Is that correct, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to set these matters for the date of May 13th. May 13th at 9 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Is that a troubling day for you, ma'am? Because I need you to come this time, because next time I'm going to put a monetary bond in and you're gonna have to come down here in order to get it off.
No, I'm gonna be there.
Okay, May 13th via Zoom, 9 a.m. Write it down. I ain't see you write it down. Make sure you write it down, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, I'll see you then for your bench trial, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Demetrius Warren. Mr. Warren? All right, you got to unmute yourself for me. All right.
Yeah. Can you hear me, Your
All
Honor?
right, now I can. Yes, sir. Now calling the matter of the people versus Demetrius Warren. This is V ticket 105390. One count operating a food service establishment, restaurant without a license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Please state your name, sir.
Demetrius Warren.
Your Honor, this is a show cause, so please enter a not guilty plea for arraignment purposes. The defendant doesn't require any more formal reading. And would you set this for a pretrial? He's actively trying to attain the documents he's going to need.
All right, so I'll set this matter for a pretrial. Are you going on the date of May 3rd? May 3rd? I'll set this at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Just so you know, sir, you have an insurance, no proof of insurance that you still owe $30 on. You need to take care of that, okay? $30.
Really?
Yes.
No proof. When was this?
It was whatever SP, let me see.
I got insurance.
You gotta pay that fine. I don't know, it's coming up in our system.
I never had no ticket for no insurance. I
It was
always had insurance.
5/2/2018.
5/2/18.
Yeah.
Wow. I always had insurance. Never had. So.
Is your middle name Ringo?
Yes.
Okay.
Hoping nobody using my name.
Did you go to a pre-hearing for this?
No.
I got it. I looked it up. It's SP 8536.
No insurance?
It was
Wow.
dismissed on 6/28/18, but there's a.
So who? That's hard to believe. But so who do I pay? I just want to pay it. Wow.
It's SP 8536-722.
Should I write it down, Yana?
No, we're trying to figure something out. My clerk is looking at it as well.
Okay. I always had insurance.
But you never paid the bill to default. Then he filed a motion. Motion was granted. Then he was in front of HOA. Then he was trying to got out. He was paid, and then he got the late fee got out.
Okay. What our computer system is saying is that you went in front of a magistrate. It ended up automatically, you filed a motion to go in front of a magistrate. They heard the case. There was a $25 fee assessed at that time. Because you didn't pay the fee, there was a $5 charge added to it.
I just want to pay it. So who do I pay?
36th District Court. You can go on the website and look up your name and see that that's the thing that's open besides this case. And it says $30. Or I can give you the case number too. You want the case number instead?
Yeah, hold on. Let me write it down, Yana. Yeah. I'm ready.
I know. That's why I was.
$30, huh?
You ready?
Yes, I'm ready, Your Honor.
Okay. SP
SP
85
85
367
36
22.
22. Okay. You-
All right. Take
So-
care of that, okay?
Okay. I will. SP 8536722.
That's correct.
I got you. $30.
All
All right.
right.
Thank you, Your
Take
Honor.
care of that. But I'll see you back for the other matter so we can try and get that together too, okay?
Oh, that's gonna be handled. Okay. All right.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
No problem.
Mhm.
Bye-bye. Miss Wiley?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people of Lakia Wiley. This is ticket 147577. This is one count of reckless driving. Appearances for the people. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning for the defendant, Harry Boffman. Would you state your name, ma'am?
Lakia
Miss
Wiley.
Oh, thank you. One more time. I'm sorry I spoke over you.
Lakia Wiley.
Thank you. The trial date, Judge. Trial was supposed to begin at 9. It is now 11:30 a.m. The defendant's continuing not guilty plea. We move to dismiss without prejudice where there's no complaining witness that's been signed in.
And I don't think this officer signed in, Mr. Zaringer. I don't remember seeing him on the screen today. Okay. All right. So at this time, the court is going to dismiss this without prejudice. Now, I just have a ticket in front of me that alleges how fast you were going. If you were going that fast on a city street.
No, ma'am.
That's why I said it's just allegations. But if you were, don't go that fast on the city street. Probably not on the freeway either. But I'm just out here trying to live. So I'll let you continue to live the way you want. I'll do my best to do mine. Okay, Miss Wiley? It's dismissed without prejudice, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
I will, thank you. Carla Young? Carla Young?
Yes.
All right. Now calling the matters of the people versus Carla Justina Young. This is ticket SP 1546082. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, drive unregistered untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 1418446. Count 1, disregard signal red or amber. Count 2, no proof of insurance. So you said those were just in default.
Yes.
Okay. Ticket number SP 1305829. Count 1, 11 to 15 miles over posted speed. Count 2, expired plates. Ticket number SP 1418447. Count 1, drive unregistered. Thank you. Thank you. Untitled motor vehicle. And ticket number SP 1305832. Count 1, failed to display. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Would you state your name?
Carla Justina Young.
So it is a little complicated. The defendant wishes that you would enter a not guilty plea for the purpose of arraignment. Here, she waives any more formal reading of the information. I'm asking that the court appoint an attorney for the following reasons. The defendant appears to have an ongoing issue with someone using her name and identity on information and belief from talking to her 6 years ago. She she filed some an information and complaint, and she is continuing to have issues. She has a defaulted judgment, failure to disclose a CPL, Your Honor.
She does, but it went to the U.S. Treasury.
I saw that. And you know what? That is part of one of these warrant cases, right? Somebody apparently got stopped. They didn't have an ID, and they didn't have the CPL, which my client, of course, carries with her. She does have a valid driver's license. And so it just gets confusing because she's got another case that's in default. I believe it's suspending her license. So I'm just kind of backtracked on what I said, but there's a 288 on there for a no insurance civil infraction. It's something that I think a court appointed should take a look at and perhaps make some sort of motion or come to some sort of resolution by way of stipulation with the prosecutor on these issues. But it's terribly
I feel
offensive.
I do, because they sent it over to the U.S. Treasury on 3/18, man.
Right.
So
Yeah, I know. I just got the paper in the mail as well. On I think it was 3/18 too, that they took it out, but that they got garnished it.
I'm so sorry. All right, we'll get her MIDC appointed attorney. I'll have her come back on. Let's do May 2nd as well. May 2nd. Ma'am, I'm going to have you call the courtroom. Are you ready to take down the phone number?
Yes.
313.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I have all her information. I can place that in the chat right now.
All right, go ahead. Give us the information.
Mm-hmm.
Can you email it to Miss Mary, please?
Oh, absolutely, yes.
All right, thank you. All right, Miss Young, I'm gonna set your bond at $0 personal. I apologize. Make sure you file this so that we can have some good, clear records of it. It's I don't know, but I'm imagining it's someone who knows you if they keep using your information.
Yeah, and I actually have a fraud. That's what he said. If I come in, I have to bring a piece of paper that I got from the police station previous to this.
File it with the Secretary of State's office too. Let them know it's some fraud on your stuff. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So they can flag it too, because then they'll ask for more information when they do investigations. If the person gets stopped.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Miss Young. We're gonna try and see what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get you a court-appointed attorney. You're gonna come back on that date of May 2nd, and then we're gonna see what we can. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I come inside or I do Zoom again.
You Zoom in again unless you want to physically come. Just Zoom in on court like you did today.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and we'll have counsel appointed on that day for you. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, Miss Young. Okay.
Have a good.
All right. You too. Have a good day. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm gonna bring in the last people. I think they just accidentally got off. I know some of these faces are going to be familiar. I think that's Mr. Ebony's iPhone is Mr. Ruben Williams.
Yes.
Ready.
Okay.
I'm actually.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Ruben Jr. Williams. This is ticket 486641. Passenger possess open intoxicants in vehicle. Ticket SP 1053495. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Ticket SP 1107661. Drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Bachman for the defendant. State your name, sir.
Ruben Williams.
So, Mr. Williams is here for trial. I don't believe any witnesses came in involved in his case, and I'm moving to dismiss for no complaining witness.
Your Honor, for the record, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit 43471. On Ruben Williams, Officer Borsch did appear. I informed him he did check in to this court.
Okay.
I didn't see that. I asked for a recall.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going to get you back. Let me see.
Oh, well, you know what? He did check in, but I'm looking at my notes. He wants a dismissal.
Stipulate the probable cause for the recommendation and thank the prosecutor and the good officer, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court is going to dismiss per prosecutor on cases of Officer Borsch. And on the case where it concerns Officer James, I'm going to dismiss without prejudice for no showing. All right. Sir, you have 3 tickets though that are in collections. They're civil infractions. You need to take care of those. Those did not get dismissed today, just so you know, okay?
Yes. I don't know how I got those tickets. I wasn't driving.
Well, they under your name, just so you know, and they're with one of these tickets that was on the thing today. But I can't dismiss it because they're already with the collection agency.
We discussed it, Your Honor. The defendant understands. He's actually, he's not driving for physical disability, so
Right. You gotta be mindful who uses your vehicle. All right. Because it's your responsibility still. Thank you for wearing the button up for court today. You're all set, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, did anyone talk to this gentleman in the sweater, the brown sweater?
yes, I believe I spoke to him. I can't remember his name though.
Sir, you can unmute yourself and tell me your name.
Sean Wilson.
Okay. Sean Wilson. I may not have his stuff. All right.
I don't recall or have a notes for that gentleman.
He may have come in late. What about J Dubs? J Dubs, what's your name, ma'am?
Jade Williams, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I understand when you get kicked off sometimes. This is what ends up happening. Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jade Alexis Williams. This is ticket SP 1538236. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while license suspended. She also has tickets SP 1538272. One count 21 to 25 miles over posted speed in the construction zone. And count 2, defective windshield. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please state your full name for the record.
Better swallow that gum, Miss Williams, or whatever's in your mouth right now.
Your Honor, for the record, I'm going to put my name on the record. Dear Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. I had previously spoken to Attorney Jenkins regarding this. We really were, I didn't know what the speed amount was on the construction and speeding zone. Now that I've discovered that it's 21 to 25, we have no offer at this time.
It was 52 in the 30-mile-per-hour zone. I think, though, however, looking at her stuff, I don't know if you discussed it with her or not. And Attorney Mason, I don't know if we can do anything, if it would be beneficial for her to attend the better drivers. She has some other speeding tickets she ain't take care of that are in default. I see it all, Miss Williams.
You can take the Better Drivers course through the Secretary of State website, Ms. Williams, and sometimes that results in a reduction in points that you get on your plea.
At this point, based upon what the court has stated at this point, I am not going to be facilitating any reduction until I talk to my officer.
Okay. In that
Here's
case,
what I can, yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. Let me pull these other tickets too. Because you may need to talk to her again. She may need to talk to you. Especially if I'm willing to pull these tickets out of default. Give it some time. And you might want to talk to her about her best options.
I will, Your Honor.
All right, we're gonna put you back in the room, Miss Williams.
You're supposed to do that? Okay.
She can talk to you about what you can do today. All right, I'm gonna put her into, she had fallen off. Okay, Miss Williams, I'll put you into room number 4. House counsel will meet you in there. Excuse me, Samsung. Sir. What's your name?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Samsung, what's your name?
Michael.
What's your name, sir?
Michael
Michael
Wallace.
Wallace. Is that a
Yes.
religious head on your head? Head on your head?
Yes, scarf, yes.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Michael Rashawn Wallace. This is ticket SP 833-747. One count drove while licensed, not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Morning, Harry Boffin for the defendant. Sir, state your name for the record.
Michael Wallace. Michael Rashawn Wallace.
Thank you, sir. How are we moving forward with this?
I did not have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Wallace.
You talked to me, you said my license, you said I just go show my license, go get my license, you said.
Okay, so we're going to set this for our next action date. The defendant's going to return with a valid license.
If I give you May 3rd, is that too soon or you need a little bit more time to attempt to get your license, sir?
You said May 3rd? Yes. Yes. That's perfect.
Okay, May 3rd, 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0. Just so you know, you have a ticket in collections right now that you need to pay.
What's that?
Okay, it's 11 to 15 miles over from a while ago. $234. You never paid for it.
Okay.
But take care of that ticket before they come and get the money some other way.
I sure will.
Okay. It's from 2017, okay?
Okay.
Okay, that's the only other thing besides this case that you have open. All right, so I'll see you back May 3rd.
Thank you.
No problem.
Bye-bye.
All right, recalling the matter of the people versus Jade Williams. These matters were called on the record earlier. I did have an opportunity to have her step out of the courtroom and back into a breakout room to talk with her attorney to see how they wanted to proceed today. There was no offer on the speeding ticket that was called for the record today. Appearances, once again, starting with counsel for the defendant. You're on mute, Attorney Jenkins.
Apologies. Good morning. Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins on behalf of Ms. Williams. Ms. Williams, please state your full name for the record.
Jade Alexis Williams.
Thank you, Your Honor. We've had an opportunity to speak, appreciate the recess, and Ms. Williams would like to set her matters down for bench trial, including, if the court is still willing, the defaulted matters.
All right. I know these are officers who will show up too. Can you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Williams, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that you want to have a bench trial. That's a trial before me. As the trial and finder of facts, the officers would have to come that day for the trial as well. You understand that, ma'am?
Yes.
I will include those formal hearings for those other tickets with it too, to see if those officers appear to try and help. But Ms. Williams, in the interim, slow down.
Okay.
For real. Because then when you come back with more and more tickets, there's nothing anyone's going to do for you. Just so you know.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to set it for a bench trial. Write this down, May 13th at 9 a.m. May 13th at 9 a.m. via Zoom. So the same way you zoomed in today, zoom in on that day, okay?
All right.
All right, you can do it. My daddy always, your license is valid too. You don't want to get that license suspended. So you got to take care of it, okay? You got to listen, I understand. My foot used to be a little heavy too, but I learned after my one time when I got stopped by a Wayne County sheriff. Well, maybe I got stopped by a police officer, Detroit police officer too, but I had to learn my lesson and it slowed me right on down. You got to learn the lesson too, Miss Williams, okay?
Okay.
All right, I'll see you back. What day?
May 13th.
Thank you, ma'am, at 9 a.m. I'll see you then, okay? Ease up, ease up. That's your foot off the gas. You see it? Easing up, easing up. All right, Miss Williams, I'll see you then.
All right.
Bye.
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 She's flying. I understand though. My foot used to be a little heavy too, Attorney Mason. That's why I understand. It's embarrassing. I got stopped at the construction zone by a Wayne County sheriff. How fast was I going? That was like 10, 15 years ago. I've been delivered. All right, Mr. Wilson, we have to have somebody talk to you. Attorney Jenkins, can you talk to Mr. Wilson, Deshaun Wilson? Attorney Boffman, I need you to re-talk to Mr. Welch. I'm gonna have him speak to you about his case and stuff, okay? And does he need to come up here and use the phone? Okay, all right. So I'm gonna mute the courtroom and I'm gonna have him come up here and talk. Mr. Wilson, I'm gonna place you into a breakout room so you can talk. Oh, they did it. Thank you so much. All right.
Attorney Boffman?
Where?
Attorney, we were trying to call you. Your phone's going straight to voicemail.
Okay, try me right now.
Okay.
Why don't I try calling you?
Yeah, because we just tried again and it still
Yeah.
went to voicemail.
6293, right?
Yes.
I'm calling now. We ready on Welch?
Attorney Bachman, we ready on Mr.? All right, Mr. Welch, if you ready to reapproach. All right, Miss Sandy, you there still or no? She may have stepped away for a moment.
Yes, Judge, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Now recalling the matter of the people versus Tommy Lee Welch. This is ticket SP 1527779, count 1, possession of drug paraphernalia prohibited. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel once again.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant, sir. Loud and clear, please state your name.
Tommy Welch.
Your Honor, I believe it's a defendant's intention to continue with his guilty plea. He did indicate previously that he did not know of the presence of narcotic paraphernalia in the motor vehicle where he was found. My understanding is that he is retracting that statement. Is that right, sir?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I voir dire the witness?
You may. You remain under oath, sir. Continue, counsel.
Sir, you remember the date and time that you got this ticket?
Yes, December.
Okay. You were riding in a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And you were pulled over by an officer of the Detroit Police Department, weren't you?
Yes. Yes, sir.
And you had an interaction, to say the least, with them at the curb there. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
And they end up searching the vehicle and discovered that you had narcotics paraphernalia in the back seat. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Is it true, sir, that that was narcotic paraphernalia that belonged to you?
Yes, sir.
And you, in fact, knew that narcotic paraphernalia was in the back seat on that date and that time. Is that correct?
Yes.
And you made a misstatement of that fact today, did you not?
Yes.
I'm satisfied now with the factual basis, Your Honor.
And the court is satisfied as well. And I'll enter a plea to the possession of drug paraphernalia. Sir, are you getting services and resources, or do you want any at this time?
Ma'am.
Okay. You getting some services?
Say it again.
Are you getting services?
Services
like for being in possession of drugs and stuff like that. Do you go to a center? Do you get any help?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Do you want any or no?
No.
Okay. All right. So this is going to be on a 90-day delay sentence. That means if you pay my fine, and my fine is going to be $100.
Yes.
Okay. In the next 90 days, then I will, and you get no new tickets like this. No new tickets like this, sir.
No, ma'am.
Okay. I'm going to dismiss it in 90 days. Okay.
Yes.
Now I know you had trouble getting online the last time. Can you just come back in person the next time too?
Yes,
okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can kind of take a deep breath, Mr. Wells. Okay. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right. Okay. I promise. Sometimes we get ourselves in situations we ain't anticipate, hanging out with people we know we shouldn't be hanging out with, but because we love them and we care about them, sometimes they take us down in ways that we just don't anticipate. And it's okay. It really is. I don't want you to think that nobody else hasn't made decisions or choices like this before. So all we got to do is we got to recover from them, okay? Okay? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to recover from them. That means the next time you see me, I can dismiss this matter because you're going to show me that this wasn't you and this wasn't your behavior. Okay. All right. It's all gonna be all right, Mr. Welsh. I promise. Okay, I'm gonna see you back July, so it's gonna be much warmer outside. July 2nd. You're gonna come visit me again, and it's gonna be all right. I promise, Mr. Welch. And if you are fighting demons, it's okay to admit that too. But if it was just the people you were hanging out with, okay, then we can't do it, okay? We can't do it. We just got to keep away from no matter how much we may want to. And no matter how much we may want to help the person too, right? Because sometimes it just doesn't work out. And we don't want none of that at all.
God bless you.
You're so very welcome, okay? All right. Good luck. I'll see you on, come back down July 2nd. Had that $100 paid for me, and I'm going to dismiss this ticket, okay?
What day?
July 2nd. You need us to write it down for you? Okay, I'll write it down for you. See, Judge Taylor.
My birthday 5 days after the 8th.
Okay, so I'll make sure to tell you happy birthday. Remind me, okay?
Right. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, July 2, 2024. And that's gonna be come at 9 a.m. I'm gonna put 9 a.m. down. Give this to him so he can put it in his wallet. Okay. All right. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. God bless you too, okay?
Yes.
I'll see you then, Mr. Welsh, okay? All right. Have a good day. That concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir. All right. You're welcome. Okay. Deshaun Wilson, you ready, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Deshaun's. Is it Stephen or Stephen?
Either. Either way, this is the same.
Okay. No, it's not. That's why I asked. How do you
They called me
pronounce it?
both of them.
Okay, Stephen. I'm gonna call you Stephen today. Wilson. This is ticket number SP 1143187. Count 1, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 2, drove while license not valid. Ticket number SP 1521361. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, improper plates. And ticket number SP 1521388. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Tana Jenkins, PA 2663, on behalf of Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson, please state your full name for the record.
Deshaun Stephen Wilson.
Thank
All right,
you.
Counsel Hop. Go ahead. Sorry.
Thank you. Sorry. We are here for an arraignment on the bench warrant. I would ask that any bench warrants be recalled. With respect to the arraignment, we would waive a formal reading and stand mute on the charges for not guilty plea.
All right, this time the court's gonna enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. How do you wish to proceed?
Thank you, Your Honor. We are requesting a new date. I believe Mr. Wilson will be able to return with papers. He's also working on getting his license together.
All right. I will give him a new date at this time. I'll set these matters for the date of May 3rd, 2024. It's gonna be at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. Sir, let me tell you, you got some tickets in collection with us. You got a lot of tickets in collection with us. You need to start taking care of those, okay?
I'm knocking them down now as we speak, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, that's it. As long as you know about them and you're taking care of them, that's good enough for me, okay? So I'll see you back May 3rd, 8:30 a.m. Good luck with you getting your license. I do love to see a good license document, okay?
Okay.
All right. If that's all, I'll see you back that day. Bond will stay 8:30 a.m. Bond will be at $0, okay? Unless you paid, then the bond you paid will stay in place until you come back. All right.
8:30.
8:30. Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. I'll see you then.
You have a
On
blessed day.
time.
Nice
You
try.
too.
Oh, Your Honor, can I just say, Mr. Wilson had trouble connecting. I just want to remind him, go to the website and connect through Zoom that way, okay?
Okay.
36districtcourt.org. Do it that way,
Okay.
okay?
Typically, if you
All right.
come in at the 11, I don't let you on, but you seem very calm today. So,
I was in court at 8, but they had me, the number that they gave me is not the right number on the ticket.
it's all right. See, everything worked out, Mr. Wilson. I know you had to try and figure it out, but you'll come back and see me and have everything together. Okay.
Yes, ma'am, I will.
Judge
All right.
Taylor, okay?
Gotcha.
Okay,
All right. Thank you. All right, if there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you all. All right. And that's this morning's docket, everybody. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you, Mr. Baughman. Thank you, everybody.
Mr. Boswick,
Yes.
hold on,
Take
before
care.
you leave, I want to send you a chat.
Okay.
Just a second.